When my wife smiled at the ultrasound photo I found in her drawer, touched my hand gently and revealed, "I'm not pregnant. I've been hiding my twin sister's pregnancy from her abusive husband." The ultrasound photo was between two sweaters. I was hunting for wool socks. My fingers brushed something glossy and stiff. I pulled it out. Black and white image. Small bean-shaped figure circled in medical marker. The date stamp said 6 weeks ago. The patient name at the top read Rebecca Lawson, my wife's maiden name, the one she kept professionally after we married 3 years ago. My knees went weak. I sat down hard on our bed. The photo felt fragile in my shaking hands. The image kept blurring. Rebecca and I had talked about kids. We'd agreed to wait another year or two. We were both 31, focused on careers, saving for a bigger place. She was a pediatric occupational therapist. I worked in civil engineering. We had plans, timelines, spreadsheets even. This wasn't part of the plan, but staring at that tiny shape, something shifted. Maybe plans could change. Maybe this was okay. Maybe better than okay. I heard her car in the driveway. Thursday evening in late September. Still light out, but cooling off. Her footsteps on the stairs. The bedroom door opening. Rebecca walked in carrying 2 grocery bags, auburn hair and a messy ponytail. Same scrubs from this morning. She saw me sitting there, the ultrasound photo in my hands. She froze. The grocery bag slipped from her fingers, hit the floor. A can rolled across the hardwood. We stared at each other across our bedroom. My entire understanding of our marriage hung suspended. The silence stretched. It felt like an eternity. Then she smiled. Not guilt, not panic, not tears. This soft, almost relieved smile. She walked over to me, gently touched my hand, her palm warm against mine. So familiar it made my chest ache. She sat down beside me on the bed, took a deep breath. Then she said something that made no sense. "I'm not pregnant." Her voice was clear and calm. "I've been hiding my twin sister's pregnancy from her abusive husband." The words might as well have been foreign. I couldn't process them. I'd been with Rebecca for 5 years total, married for 3. I knew she had a twin sister, Rachel. They were identical, the kind where even parents mixed them up. But Rachel lived 3 states away in Colorado with her husband Nathan. I'd met them maybe 5 or 6 times. Family gatherings, weddings, holidays. Nathan always seemed fine to me, maybe a bit controlling about small things. Nothing that set off alarm bells. Rachel had seemed happy enough. They'd been married about 4 years, a year longer than us. Rebecca still held my hand. Her green eyes searched my face. My brain was trying to catch up. I asked her to explain. She did, slowly, like translating something complex and dangerous. 6 months ago, Rachel had called her, 2 in the morning, crying. Nathan had thrown a plate at the wall, inches from her head, because dinner wasn't ready when he got home. He was a correctional officer, worked long hours, came home wound tight. That incident wasn't the first, just the first time Rachel admitted it out loud. The pattern had been building for over 2 years. Nathan monitored Rachel's phone, tracked her location, controlled their finances down to every receipt. He'd isolated her from most of her friends, convinced her that her family didn't understand their relationship. Rachel worked part-time from home, medical transcriptionist. She rarely left the house except when Nathan took her. I asked why Rebecca hadn't told me. She looked down at our joined hands. Rachel had made her promise not to tell anyone, especially not me, because Nathan had friends in law enforcement. Rachel was terrified of what he might do, and that's when I realized this was just the beginning. Full story is linked below or on my channel.